I'm here because I would like to comment on the Nobel Prizes that have been recently assigned to two colleagues, two chemists, that achieved a very nice discovery. They are Emmanuelle Charpentier, which is a researcher from the Max Planck, French researcher, women in science from the Max Planck Institute in Berlin, and the other one is Jennifer Doudna, which is a researcher at Berkeley in California. Well, those two scientists have been awarded by the Nobel Prize because of their discovery on the so-called CRISPR-Cas9 system, which is a system that is able to do genome editing, to selectively modify some parts of the DNA. This system has been taken from bacteria, because bacteria uses CRISPR-Cas9 system to defend against virus. When they experience a virus infection, well, in that time, those bacteria have activated this CRISPR-Cas9 system that is able to selectively recognize and selectively cut the specific site where the DNA of the virus entered the DNA of those bacteria. This system, it is something like an immune system in bacteria, can be conveniently used. This is the discovery from Charpentier and Doudna. Can be conveniently used to select where and how to modify a given genome. And this possibility opened a huge series of applications in science, because, for instance, if we think about the possibility to counteract genetic-based illness, or to counteract some virus infections like for HIV, for the AIDS virus. Rather than moving to different contexts, for instance, in plant science, we can modify how this plant can resist to pests or can resist to climate change and so on. So we can selectively modify, according to the purposes we would like to achieve, a given genome. This achievement is really, really interesting. Of course, it poses also some ethical issues, because when we speak about humans, at least, we have to take into account also that editing a genome is something, even if it's not strictly speaking, of course, genetically modified organisms, still is something that from an ethical point of view must be considered. Nonetheless, the potentials of this discovery are so huge that definitely this deserved a Nobel Prize awarding. So our compliment goes again to Emmanuelle Charpentier and Jennifer Doudna for this very, very nice discovery.